confident about how he's growing. When I'm not at home on my day offs, kapag wala ako sa bahay yung day off ko, when I'm working as a singer, as a performer, it's a different story. Ito yun. This is Kyla, all grand up. Yung parents ko kasi, they're both singers. Actually, dun nga sila nag-meet eh. They're both a part of chorale. So, my dad and my mom has influenced me a lot. All my siblings, they all sing. I'm the only one who wanted to pursue singing. But my siblings, they're really good. And they have good ears. I started, parang not very young. I was 9. Hindi pa alam ng mom and dad ko. So ako, one time, I was playing with my Barbie doll na yung natatanggal yung ulo. And then I was singing this song, and my mom heard me, and then parang she told my dad. Tapos parang di pa naniniwala yung dad ko kasi hindi talaga ako kumakanta. Before that, I was already interested in singing. Kasi nag-audition na ako dun sa choir in school. That's when my mom started, parang grooming me, and she was my first teacher, parang teaching me how to sing properly. And then she enrolled me to this voice lessons. At na-join ako ng contest right away. On my 10th birthday, I auditioned for Tanghalan ng Kampiyon. So, nung natanggap ako on my birthday, sobrang saya ko. Oh, wow! Parang, what a nice birthday gift. Ganyan. Tapos natalo ako. Ninalat ako. Kasi, naghahamugan. Totoo pala yun. So on the day of the competition, pumiyok ako. Tapos yung song ko was One Moment in Time. I got this call from somebody. It was Francis Guevara. He was looking for an R&B singer. And I do R&B. It's like my forte back in the day. Yung 90s R&B, ganyan. But I'm gonna give it one more time. It was one of the songs I submitted. It was for Metro Pop. But for some reason, he got that tape. And then he called us and then asked me if I wanted to do an album. It was an experiment. I got that break. And then that's when I recorded Hanggang Ngayon. So when finally I heard the song, grabe, talon talaga ako ng talon. I was so happy. And then I would request for my own song. As in, I would call the radio stations because back in the day, you have to call and request for your song para masama siya sa top 10. And then I'd tell my dad, can you please, Dad? My dad would call, my cousins would call, and then my classmates would call. Guys, kailangan mag-top 10 tayo. Call the radio stations. I've done 13 albums since the year 2000. Because that's when we released yung Way to Your Heart, my first album. Usually, for the first few albums that we've done, all in all, producing and recording and mixing, it was in a span of 1 month when we recorded that and we released it right away. Like I said earlier, it was really an experiment. We were not sure if ma-accept yung ako ng audience and my kind of music, if they will like it. But thank you, Lord, nagustuhan naman nila. So, I've done 12 more after that. So, ganun lang yung creative process. It's usually very, very quick. The thing that takes more time, yung looking for materials and songs. And then eventually, I started co-producing my albums, arranging, being there pag nag-mix na, and in terms of like what instruments I want in the song, and the arrangement and the music, I tell yung producer namin at that time. I'm excited about this concert, for sure. I've really been thinking about doing another album because the last time we released one was 6-7 years ago. I miss it. So maybe I'll start writing songs again, maybe produce my own songs on my album, I'm not sure. And more collaborations, maybe with new artists. Sobrang saya kasi parang yung 2 years and a half, parang forever yung feeling. And then finally, we're doing live shows again, may mga tour na ulit. Nakaka-inspire. No, it's very inspiring na parang you know what it's like, you know what it feels to not be doing this stuff, like live shows, and then suddenly you're doing it again. Yung parang mas na-cherish mo yung moment each and every time you're on stage, and I'm just very excited for more to come, ganyan. And this show, this concert is very exciting.